Today's an exciting one because we are finally starting the Ranger project. Now, this has been, well, not long awaited, but it's been here a few months and it's been eagerly awaiting to get started, essentially. So it's an older Ranger truck, as you can see, because it's a 2000 model, W-Reg, but it's in pretty good nick, right? It's quite a straight truck. There's some obvious things we've got to sort. We had a little bit of a pre-MOT done on this, and we got a list of stuff we need for the MOT. But that's only the first stage, right? Now, after that, I'm gonna open the bonnet and show you what monster lies beneath. You will not believe this. In fact, most of you probably will, because it's terrible. Because what lies beneath this bonnet...
Oh, it's a hamster.
Yeah, is a non-turbo 2.5 crawler. It is an absolute crawler.
With the best windscreen washer fluid cap in the history of the world.
Yes, street construction tape as the windscreen washer cap. But, so, having said that though, the mileage isn't massive. It's less than 100k, and it actually runs really nicely. Bit of a smoke on start up and stuff, and you can tell it wants injectors. But overall, it runs nice. But that is not staying.
The all-important question then. Every single car that you buy has a broken gearbox. Does this one?
No, it doesn't. What? Even the four-wheel drive system works. So, flip you, Dan. But
flip you!
Basically, this engine isn't staying. So it will for the time being. The plan is, get it MOT'd, get it legal, run around in it a little bit because we're going to have to go pick some parts up for it that it will be really handy to actually use for picking the parts up. But the plan with this one, what we're thinking is, to build the ST that Ford never did.
This would be a turbo.
Never could.
That big.
So we are thinking ST, Focus ST engine in, if we can find a reasonably priced donor car. Actually, side note, if you have an ST that you want to get rid of that is just spares or repairs, then give us a shout and let us know, because we may very well be interested in buying it as a donor car for this project. So yeah, we want it loud, we want it fast, we want it angry, we want it drifty, we want it low. There's probably going to be air ride on it, but there's a few things we've got to do before we even get there. Quite simply, we have to take the bed off, basically restore and refurb the chassis. There's a few little holes to weld up, like this one round here in the passenger side sill.
Oh.
You can see, yeah. Well, there's front cab corners, as you can see there. We've got some rust on the inner wings inside the engine bay here. We can see that's marked out, that needs sorting out there. So these are basic bits. Now, at some point, the cab will also come off the chassis, and then we'll address all that.
As you can see, we have our bed already set up to go on the pallets.
We do. We have a little hole in the sill there, and there's a couple of holes in the bed underneath the liner. We'll fetch the liner out in a minute and show you. But today, what we're going to do is get the liner out, get the bed off, and we're going to rip into that chassis, and there's some brake lines to replace on the rear. So all good fun. Let's get the hell on with it. Yeah. So just straight. Yeah, just pop it out there for now, that's it. Somehow, there we go, it clung its way on. There we are. Right, pop it down there. If only the bed was that light, eh? Oh look, we have a quarry in the bed.
Oh look, it's all rust.
Actually, it's not that bad. If you look here where the sand has been done, it's like brand new. Right, ignore that bit, that's merely cosmetic.
It's not that bad as I'm peeling it away.
It's just surface rust. I told you, come and look here. Look where this sand has been. It's like brand new under there, look. It turns out the sand has done a great job of protecting it.
Oh,
but we could probably sell this to a builder because there's loads of it. Quick, Luce, you can get a ton bag and we'll put it in and sell it to a local builder.
Good bit of that,
Definitely. Right, well, let's get it swept out anyway. Let me go get a bucket.
More rust.
And there's a hole here.
Where? There's a hole there as well, look.
Yep.
Right, yeah, Luce.
Scrap it.
Not everything is scrap worthy.
It is. When you can peel away your metal like that.
I mean, the bucket's catching some.
Then it can go in the bin.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's nice, that is. Look at that.
Yeah, under there, it's like brand new. It's ridiculous.
You can dig down with a stone.
Most of that just went in my glove, Lucian. Yeah, all you got to do is just lift the bed a bit, look, and it will open up the gap. That's ridiculous. Look at where that sand has been in there, Dan. It's like brand spanking new under there. Typically, everywhere else isn't. But yeah, we did accidentally kick that hole in it opening that other arch the other week when we were having a preliminary inspection of it, which is something that's got to be addressed. I mean, here we are. If anyone's in the market for some sharp sand, give us a shout.
We'll be sharp, it's full of rust.
Rusty sand.
Is that a magnet? Yeah, magnet. This should take about a ton of weight off this, I reckon. The truck will be twice as fast when all this is out. But actually, we'll clean it up twice because we've got to get it out the bed and then off the floor as well. This is filling me with joy knowing we're starting this project. I cannot wait to get this bed off. I just wish Lucian could sweep faster. Careful, you just... I knew he was going to do that and then he's flicked it in everybody's faces. Yeah, we'll do. Almost there. Nothing attached, no? Okay, lift your back wall and then we'll go straight up the valley.
Looks good from where I'm standing.
Right, you have to walk backwards, girl. So, John, you need to be walking that way, mate.
Fuel hoses. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Right. Over the pallets. Right, lower down.
Success.
I would say that is success.
Stuck on that.
What was it? Ah, yeah, okay, fair enough. Oh dear.
Oh no.
So this is what everyone was moaning about on the TikTok video is, that's just rust that is.
It's made from rust.
Look, it's surface, I'm telling you now, most of this will clean up really well. I'm telling you right now. And if it doesn't,
raining, Ranger.
If it doesn't, we're going to pretend that didn't happen and we're just going to see it restored.
Oh no, it's ranging.
Yeah, we'll be alright. It's just a lot of surface stuff, so we're going to clean this up mega and get it to a point where it can be nicely restored.
Scrap it.
The main thing is now we can get to everything that is a problem. Like this exhaust bracket's a problem. They'll fail the MOT on that.
Oh, yeah, the exhaust bracket's the problem.
One of the problems, Mr. Pessimist. We can obviously sort out the spare wheel carrier, sort out all of the chassis rails, sort out the leaf springs, bump stops, all that kind of stuff. There's brake lines we've got to replace around here as well. So it makes sense to do them while we're under here, because as you can see, this one's...
Do you hear that, Lush? We've got to replace the brake lines.
This one's a tad worse for wear.
But this is all okay.
But this will be okay. I'm telling you now. Once this is brushed off, you will eat your words.
I think it's going to brush off before it brushes up.
Yeah, you're brushing the steel off the car.
No, you're brushing the surface coating off. This is all old chassis paint, look. It's just gone, well...
Rusty.
Like it's been in the ocean for 50 years. But telling you now, it will come up nice. Mark my words. What we've got to do though is get the wire brush on the angle grinders and get to it. So let's get the kit set up. Let's tear into it. The kits. Kit, you idiot.
Scrap it.
This is going to surprise everybody, even like the TikTok audience that kept going, you're never going to get that chassis back up, we need to see a video on it. Just you wait, they'll go, oh, okay. They're robust as anything.
I don't understand people's logic.
Well, the problem is, not a lot of, look at him trying to get that out. Just send a screwdriver down and tap it through.
Get a small flathead and just knock it through.
Or wind it back into the hole a couple of threads and then put the extension in it.
Or get an hammer and just knock it through.
You can't teach common sense, folks. There you go, look at that, works a treat, doesn't it?
I knew that.
Yeah, clearly, after I told you, you knew it. There you go, it's not grabbed. You need to wind it in a bit. Honestly, folks, yeah, it'll bite, it'll be quite tough to get in because it's obviously... Has it moved a bit?
Yeah.
Slightly it has. You're legging yourself up.
You get
That does work
screwdriver.
sometimes.
You don't have all day on it. Well, you need a fucking screwdriver.
Don't have all day, I'll just throw it at the floor instead.
By the time you've been to the toolbox and got a flathead screwdriver, you'll have done it.
All right. You should be able to just get it back in a few threads. That's going, isn't it, I think?
Nope.
No! Oh, let me see if I can just get under there and move it for you. Try that. Are we in? Yeah, you need to use something heavier, not your hand. I mean, plastic hammer. That's just coming out the thread. Now you've screwed it. He's cross-threaded it and battered it. Because you suck. Just go find another socket and we'll get that out after. Give me that so you don't damage anything else. Go find another 14mm socket. See, it's great, that gun. Rips anything out.
And they're not back out of the...
Lever again. Hey, well done. Excellent. Charlie, can you grab that out of the way, mate?
Yeah.
Thank you. Time for an update. After many wire brushing, you will see it is starting to look good. So for all the naysayers, much like you, Dan, I told you this would come up well.
Shut up.
There isn't one single part of this chassis that is blown through or rusted away that needs replacing. This can all be salvaged and saved. So we are getting there. Even the axle, Lucian's cleaned up a load of the axle and that is looking fantastic. Eventually, we're going to have to start stripping soon though, because we're going to have to take off the leaf springs, the shocks, and probably drop the axle out.
That is for a different platform.
That is, but we are going to have to start doing that. So
Get it, did it?
we're going to have to start doing that shortly, because then we can get around the axle, clean it, we can clean the leaf springs. Might replace them, haven't decided. It would be a quick, easy way to have them right and good, and they're not too expensive. So I'm umming and ahhing over that at the moment, but generally it is coming along really nicely. I mean, look at the centre support, how well that's cleaned up. Like, it really is coming up good. So a few more hours of wire brushing yet, and then we should be in a position where we can start to get some neutraliser on it and look at getting some primer and some chassis paint on. So massive jump in the right direction, huge start to the project. Let's crack on and get more of it brushed. We are going swimmingly on this, swimmingly. So as we can see, I don't know how it's looking on camera, but it's brushing up really, really nicely in person. So far, so good. We've gotten up to about this centre support here. Obviously, we've had to go quite thoroughly. We're umming and ahhing over whether we change the leaf springs at the moment, which is why we haven't attacked them with the wire wheel yet, to see, you know, because if we replace them, it's just easier to unbolt them and bolt new ones on. So I may get some of those. There's just a couple of little small areas we've got to sort out. Down here, it's marked out where the handbrake cable bracket has broken, so it's insecure, as you can see there, so it's got to make a bracket. But there is zero structural rust on this chassis whatsoever. So all the way through, we are absolutely sound, and we should be able to get this all stripped down, nicely coated up for the foreseeable future until it has a proper custom job and restoration, at which point we'll probably send it off for dipping and recoating and all that kind of stuff. But for now, a nice functional restoration on the chassis, so that when it goes around for an MOT, it looks clean and new and fresh. All right, all we can do is crack on. So the reason we are in this beautiful looking place is because we are currently in the Derbyshire Dales on our way to Matlock, to Milner's Off-Road, because we're collecting some parts for the Ranger so we can carry on with the project. So let's get there and see if we can get our hands on the stuff quick and get back. That's the place. As you can see in front of us, there is Milner Off-Road. So we're just going to swing in, grab what we need, click and collect ordered, so it should be nice and quick, apart from, well, the long part of getting here and getting back, but that's all good. So let's go and get our stuff. Right, little bit of a special insight here. We're inside Milner's picking warehouse at the minute. Matthew is sorting us out. He's putting all our parts together because we click and collected a little bit later than we should have on the way here. And anyway, luckily had it on the computer, but we're getting these parts now so we can get back, get them installed, win. So let's get on with it. What we've picked up is leaf springs for the rear, new ones, because let's face it, the old ones are past it and they're never going to clean up as well as they should. 2 new shocks as well, they're also past it, and all the fitting kits, shackles, bolts, bushes and everything for the leaf springs. So the rear suspension setup completely renewed, so it's going to ride beautiful. Tell you what, no wonder trucks are slow. These things are heavy. They really are. But once we've got them in, at least we can get on our way back, get them fitted up to the truck. And it'd be one step closer to that all-important MOT.
Would you like a hand now?
You kind of got your hands full, haven't you, really? So, but I feel like you've done that. You've engineered that scenario on purpose, haven't you? So that you don't have to do any of the heavy lifting. Right, that's the last one. Awesome. Let's get back on the road, get back to work. Right, the bolt kit and everything.
That's a spring.
So we decided to go a little bit further then, because the chassis is so good and it's in such good condition, we've decided to strip everything out so that we can properly brush it up and do a really nice job on it. So the tank's coming out, I've disconnected the feed and return lines, disconnected the breather, that's literally ready to come out, bar a couple of bolts on the shield, and the exhaust is coming off. And then when we drop the suspension on the axle, we'll be pretty clear to get it all brushed up. So let's get all those bits off. Right, underneath, and we'll get some bolts undone. For any access when you need it, as per usual. I'm going to get into that, to be honest. 1 second, let's lose the extension and we'll see. Bet I won't get in without the extension. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, no. No, tell you what. Yeah, maybe. It's got to be 1/2 inch though. I managed to get into the other side as well, which is really, really, really annoying. Will you go on? Oh, might help if I put it on the right way, eh? Making myself look real competent here. Thank you. That should do it. All the extensions, right. Go on then, get down there. There we go. That's more like it. Ah, get on. Lucian, I need your help. Where's he gone? He's like a magician, that guy. He disappears every time you need him.
So you want to film this bit?
Yes. Oh, just because I need someone to support the guard. Ah, great. Tell you what.
Real life here, isn't it?
Yeah, massively. It's all the other people that are on YouTube always have their helpers on hand. Charlie, you'll be able to help. Come here. Come around the other side of the truck. Smile as well, it won't kill you. Right, I need you to push up on that fuel tank guard for me. Push up on the fuel tank guard for me so it lifts in the air. The big plate underneath. Get under and just push it up. No, just hold it there for a second until I've got the tool on. The big plate dangling down. Push it upwards. Honestly, can't get the bloody staff, can you? That's it. Just, you can let go now. There we go. Job done. Right. Fuel tank guard off. Now for the exhaust. Whee! Honestly. Just getting the exhaust off. So last hanger to prise off. We're taking it off from the cat joint. There we go. Right, we should be able to now fish that out this way. Can you wiggle it and pull it off? There we go. Right, we'll feed that out this way. Good, I've got it sorted. Rapidly disassembling now. I love how easy trucks come apart. It's great, especially when you got the bed off.
Are we not going to mention the axle stands on the batteries?
Well, I wasn't going to, but now you've drawn attention to it. We have to do that for. Now we're going to get mega hate in the comments. I mean, they're not batteries. They are actually blocks of solid steel dressed up to look like batteries. Yeah. It's just, you know, for aesthetics, that's all it is. It's so we can get the trolls going and get the comments in.
So they don't get stolen by people that come round in vans.
Yeah, although dressed up like batteries, they're more chance of getting stolen, right? Surely. We should have dressed them up like blocks of lead. What is it they used to nick off church roofs? Anyway, we're not going there. So, where we're up to now, exhaust off, fuel tank about to come out, and then literally we're just going to drop the rear axle, drop the suspension, get the rest of the chassis, well, chassis from halfway all the way back, refurbed, restored, painted, bolt the new suspension on with the shocks, clean up all the brake system, tank back in, exhaust back on, and we should be rocking. A few patches at the front as well for the MOT. We're flying, absolutely flying along. I'm hoping I don't drop this fuel tank because it has got about half a tank of diesel in, but we've got to move. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Brilliant. You know what I said? It will just drop. Well, that just happened. Luckily, it didn't take any brake lines with it, but at least it's on the floor now, so we can slide it out. That has got some bloody weight in it. Cheers, pal. Much appreciated. That's my back done for the next 6 weeks. But no, now that's out, as you can see, we've got a massive amount of access to get in to where we couldn't brush up before. So we can get all this clean now, and then we'll get it painted. Right, I'll tell you what, next task, let's unbolt the axle and the suspension, and that's probably where we're going to leave it at that point, because we can get the chassis prepped. But let's get on with that.
Oh, good. Silly boy.
Just go easy at first, yeah? Sweet, retain that on your lock washer. It should just shake out.
You know that orange screwdriver thing, Charlie?
Yeah, make sure we'll wind them back on afterwards anyway. Sweet, thank you.
It's alright now, mate.
Right.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, it should tip out fairly easy. Lovely. That's it. Right, it'll take a bit of a wiggle usually because it's cupped. There we go. Now set that down to one side. Pass me that lock washer. There we go. Step one of getting the axle out. Right, brake lines, springs, and we'll roll it out the way. Ooh, it's tight. Yeah, there we go. Right, it's finally time to undo the last 6 bolts. Does that get you a bit, did it? Oh, they are toasty. Undo the last 6 bolts now, which is top shocks, spring hangers, and the axles off out the way. We ended up having to disconnect the handbrake cable from underneath the cab, just because everything has to go arse upwards, doesn't it? So we might be here a while he gets this socket off this nut. Oh, it's going. It's a bit warm, is it?
Yeah.
It's going though. You are put the extension in it and wiggle that way. Oh, look at that, brilliant. Right, next one then. Let's see if we can get this one stuck. Yes, right, lovely. Let's get that one out then.
Not even going to try.
That one ain't, well, the washers ain't as warm this time. Go on, it's coming. There we go, look, lovely jubbly. Right, now, next one then is the spring hanger bolts, or nuts rather.
They are 21.
They're 21s, you say?
22.
22, here we are then. Oh, that is a bit warm, you know, that's red hot, that. Well, we'll put that to one side and we'll wind those back on in a moment. Although we should have full new fitting kit, so we should be good without that. Now, be aware here, this is where the axle's going to start to drop, all right? So,
These ones, yeah?
yeah, so you've got to be mindful of it. So just, you know.
Why are they all so hot?
It's because they're rusted on, aren't they? So you've got that to consider. So what this is seconds of undoing nuts and then ages of knocking nuts out of sockets because they're all seized on. Should we take a short commercial break, Dan, and join back on once we're rolling the axle out, do you reckon? That'll do then, yeah, we'll be back. Whatever you do, whatever you say. Are you just being a brutalist, Luce? Ready. Why don't we just take a bit of weight off the axle with the jack? Why don't we just take a bit of weight off the axle with the jack?
Really? I'll see more wax out the out.
I'm missing it now.
Pressure's on because you're on camera. 8 hours later. Yeah, that's what I said. We should take a bit of pressure off. It's all right. Yeah, we'll bring the jack through. Let's take a bit of pressure off. Hey, there you go. Well, yeah, you should have. You've got to do the other side now as well. Let's hope we get new hangers and pins, eh?
Oh, it's the opposite way now.
Yep. This is where it gets difficult. Ideally, you want a block of wood over the outside with a big hammer. I don't feel like this is a good position to be in with him swinging that, you know. Well, that is true. Although it's a good test for the auto jack breaker bar, isn't it? Lucian, tell you what. Cheers, Charlie. Let's just take a little bit of pressure off, shall we? Because the shocks are off, so they're not taking any other weight. Right, that should have a little bit of pressure off now. It won't fly out, but...
Look at that breaker bar.
I can't believe he's... Don't forget how precariously jacked up this. I need to go to the other side. Oh, that would need to go and find the lump hammer. That sounds like a dead blow, I'll be honest. Oh. Brilliant. Oh, that's moving. That was moving. Dan's finding this hilarious.
That's not even going to work.
No, just go get the lump hammer.
The lump hammer's at...
No, that's the big copper hammer. There is an actual lump hammer here. I just can't remember where it is. I'm sure it's a bottom drawer, one of the toolboxes, you know, Luce. Oh, okay. Now he means business.
Or is it going to be better like this?
If you hit it, maybe.
I'm not sure your methods are the ones we should go for here, Luce, to be honest. So join us in 6 years when acid erosion's set in and the suspension's rotted away. Let me take a little bit of pressure off with this. Hang on. Take a little bit of pressure off.
Very well, is it?
Try now. This is fantastic. Are you really? Okay. 2 minutes. We're going to go and fetch. We're going to go and find an FBH. That'll get it out. Is he really going at it with an axle stand? Lucian. Right, providing we get new threads. Oh, that's not the world's best lump hammer, to be honest.
Couldn't have been the worst one for the camera.
Yeah, no, I always pick the best angles, right? So it's because now he's bent the spring hanger like crazy. I'll be honest, this lump feels like it's going to come flying off.
Should have used an axle stand.
Do you know what's going to make it 10 times easier? Just unbolt the fronts, let the axle come down, and just do it that way. Because it's this is twisted now, so it's locking. No, we've got to unbolt the fronts anyway. It's definitely not late for that. But that's just going to make it easier. It'll just slide out. It doesn't help that that bottom one is totally rusted in as well. So.
No, I get it out. I was going to get it out.
Yeah, but just do it the easy way. Just unbolt the front bolts. No. No. Yeah. Could I have things harder, sir? Yeah. What's your plan here? What are you doing with the battery? I'm intrigued.
Right, watch out.
Do not tell me you are using that battery as a hammer.
That's a ram.
Are you insane? You're going to knock the truck off. Is that right, Luke?
Yeah, that's not
Unbolt the fronts, let the axle rest down on the wheels, and it will just pull out.
Trying to make things easier.
Yeah, you're making them harder. Get the impact gun on the front hangers. Job done. Trust me. Trust me. All right? Good lad. Go on, give it a You're just scaring it. That's it. Treat it kindly, mate. Be careful it's not too hot. You might want some fluid on that because that socket is not on that nut very well, by the way.
That gun has never failed before.
No, I reckon get some fluid on that for a start. I mean, that's going on. There you go, that's square. Worst case, we'll break a bar it, but
There's a first time.
there's the fluid. Let's get some of that P fluid on it. RP90. Right, let me just get some in front back. Get some in front. I mean, okay, either that's magic in a tin or that was a complete fluke. And I don't believe this stuff works that well. I've never thought penetration fluid works that well, but that was a little bit more of a coincidence than I'd like to admit.
Oh, round two.
Okay, yeah, just wind it on and then get your socket off. And then the funnest bit is we have to undo the pins from the outside and slide them out. So just try not to bend the pin in this stage, yeah?
We'll come back in a moment.
Yes, and we should have an axle rolling about the yard. Yes, last bit then, tap out the pin. There we go, we should be more or less able to move that now loose. We should be able to roll the axle back. Hang on. All right, it's gonna want, yeah, we're gonna have to dislodge it from the housing. So pull the pin all the way out.
This side's out.
Yeah, okie dokie. So it's just gonna be slightly skewy if we're gonna have to go, there's a big pry bar, that's what we need. They just get, because of the bushings, they get wedged in the spring hangers. That's it, you keep that going. There we are, one axle out. Sorted, there we go. So, roll it back out of the way, let the handbrake cables come with it, send it into the workshop. Roll your wheel, mate.
I know what you mean.
This is going to pot because Lucian's on the other side. There you go, that's it. Hold your spring look and just roll her away. Hang on. This is where we take the prop shaft with us. I knew it.
Skateboard.
That's all right, I think we've got it. Cheers, Dan.
Skateboard.
Right. Beautiful. So that is one axle out. Now, that gives us access to be able to get all to the inside of this chassis where we couldn't get before. Whip the brake lines off. We've got new leaf springs, we've got new shocks, we've got new rear carriers and hangers, new bushes. So all of the rear suspension will be done, dusted, replaced. Everything else will be brushed up, cleaned, primed and painted. But that is what you're going to get to see in the next video. So we're going to crack on with prepping the rest of this chassis, and then we're going to prime it, paint it, start bolting some fancy new bits back on in the next video. As always, if you found any value in this or you just feel sorry for us, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. Sorry, I got distracted because this idiot thinks he can ride an axle like it's a skateboard. And if you feel sorry for us for having to put up with him, granted it's our own fault for employing him, however, we could really do with a pat on the back for it. Dan, anything from you?
I'm not mic'd up.
Do you want me to come round?
No, it's alright. I'm not mic'd up.
Okie dokie. Well, Dan isn't mic'd up, but he says...
Drop a thought next time.
Yeah, he will drop a thought. So, hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment on this video, let us know what you think this chassis is going to come out like, and in the next one, we'll see how it goes. Right, as always, we'll see you in the next one. You're all mint. See you later.
I am now mic'd up, and I did not think it would go like that. I fully expected that to be completely scrap. So it's proved me wrong. Anyway, in the next video, there will be even more coming, and this is going to be an epic project, so follow along.